Hey everybody, Hoosier Jedi here with a channel update for you. It's been a long time since I did one of these simply because there really hasn't been anything worth saying. But that is all over now. There are some very big changes coming up in my life, and of course that reflects on the channel, so I'm making this video to give you guys all an update about what's going to be happening around here. Now, as some of you probably know, I currently live in South Korea. I'm actually just shy of having been here for 3 years. And it's actually tomorrow it will be 1 month since I made a rather important decision in that regard, and that is that I'm going to be returning to America. There are a lot of reasons for why I made this decision, and I'm not going to bore you with the details. The long and the short version of it is there's just a lot of career and education opportunities that I really want to pursue, and those are back in America. In fact, I was just last week accepted into a very exclusive training program that's going to be happening in Chicago. I'm if you're not aware, an English teacher by trade, so I'm going to be going to Chicago for some very intense training. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I'm going to be they even told me up front with this program, I'm going to be doing classes from 9 till 5, and then I'm going to have homework every night after that. I'm basically going to be busy doing this stuff 6 days a week. I mean, people who've been in the program said just resign yourself that for 1 month, which is how long the training lasts, you are going to have no life. Now, of course, that does indeed impact the channel, because I'll be starting this training in the latter part of April. So, of course, there's still going to be programs that I review airing in that time. So, what does all that mean? Well, I basically don't think I'm going to be able to review the next season of Game of Thrones. Or at least I'm not going to be there for probably the very beginning. I really cannot afford to have a whole lot in my life going on outside of that program for that month. Guys, this is a really big deal for my career, and as much as this channel is important to me, and as much as I love you guys, you got to focus on what pays the bills in the real world first, right? So there might be a little bit of a delay there, and if that's what happens, guys, I'm sorry, but real life's got to come first. But if that happens, in regards to the shows that I'm already currently reviewing, like Arrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Walking Dead, that I know will be having new episodes then, I'll get caught. It might take me a while, but I will eventually get caught up on those episodes. I will try to deliver to you complete seasonal reviews of those shows. Now, there's also some other stuff that I want to talk about, and one of those is that I've decided that I am not going to be reviewing the second season of Avengers Assemble. Yeah, assuming it gets one. I'm not 100% up on that. But anyway, Avengers Assemble, it's not a bad show. It's not that I dislike it or anything. It's just it doesn't really get me excited. I don't really get pumped to see, okay, it's Avengers Assemble night. I really can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. I just don't feel that way. It was really getting to kind of feel like doing those reviews was a chore. And I do this channel because it's fun for me. And I found that if something is starting to feel like a chore, then it's probably getting to the point where maybe I need to consider dropping it. In that regards, I'm also kind of thinking about maybe not doing reviews for the next season of Walking Dead. Simply because those just really do not generate a lot of traffic. Now, I don't do this stuff to try and become YouTube famous. I think doing that is ridiculous. But I can't say that the number of people who watch the videos isn't a factor. Now, I'm usually happy if I get like maybe 50 or to 100 people who watch my videos. All I've ever really wanted is a small core audience who like what it is I do. But when you sort of look at it and realize that a review that I've done hasn't even clocked in 40 reviews, well, kind of have to wonder what's the point in spending the time doing that. But we'll see how I feel at the end of this current season. Now, as I said, I'm going to try and make sure I will review all the episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Arrow this season. It just might not all be within a day or two of that happening. As for what's coming down the pipe for next season, well, I can't imagine that I'm not going to be reviewing that Flash TV show that's going to be the spin-off from Arrow. Everything I've been hearing about it makes it sound like it's going to be really, really good. The new Gotham show is also shaping up to be really, really interesting. They've cast some actors that have really caught my attention there. I mean, come on, John Pertwee's son, the Third Doctor, is on this show. They also have some other shows in the works that are of interest to me, like iZombie and the Constantine TV show. But those are still sort of in the very early stages of things, so we don't really know a whole lot about them. But I have found that, generally speaking, my core audience does seem to come from people who tune in to my reviews of superhero-related stuff, and that's great. I can't deny those are my core viewers, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So I'm fine with turning in reviews of mostly stuff in that genre. So again, it's too soon to say 100% that anything besides Flash is on the review block for sure, but we'll consider those as possible replacements for the programs I might be dropping. Ultimate Spider-Man actually is one I'm still kind of on the fence about. I like the show, it's fun, but again, it's not really something I get super excited about. And if you recall my reviews from that show, you know that while I do generally enjoy it, I also have some real gripes with the program. And I think it all just really stems from me not being the target demographic for the program. But that's neither here nor there for the moment. Anyway, I will officially be shipping out back to the good old US of A on March 2nd. As you can imagine, that's less than 3 weeks away, so I have a lot to do here on my end. There's a lot of things I've got to tie up, and a lot of things I need to try and make preparations for when I get back. I don't even have a car waiting for me when I get back to America, so I got a lot of work cut out for me. But I'm very excited to finally be going home. I've not visited home since I left. I have literally not seen my mother in 3 years, and I'm sure you can understand how that's pretty tough. So I'm definitely looking forward to going home, to seeing my family, to just be able to chance to tool around my hometown and see how things have changed. I'm going home, folks. And Korea has had its ups and downs, but it was definitely for the best that I came out here. But this chapter of my life is coming to a close, and I'm okay with that. My heart really just wasn't in staying another year, and better things are coming down the horizon. I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about my future than I have in quite some time. I really feel like I've turned a positive corner in my life. And I have to say, doing these reviews, that's kind of been one of the things that has really kept me going, because I've had a lot of great conversations with people. I've had a lot of fun doing these videos, and just thinking about how it is that I want to express myself in these videos and improving there. That's also helped me, I think, here in real life as well. So to you guys, thank you for that. Anyway, that's all I have for you this time. If you have anything you'd like to share with me, please feel free to leave comments in the comment section. As always, take care and have a good one.